Good afternoon. Today we're going to be covering Act number 4 of the Tragedy of Macbeth. So basically we're looking to cover today Act 4 and Act 5. Act 4 has 3 scenes and Act number 5, has 8 scenes. However, you're going to see that Act number 8 and number 5 is going to be quick because the scenes are very short. They're not that long, okay? So basically Act number 4, scene 1 is going to begin with the witches on stage, and they're going to say something very important about Macbeth. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Who do you think they're referring with that phrase? To who? By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. To Macbeth. Why? Wicked. He's crazy. This guy has lost it already. He's lost it, and he's not going to stop only with the murdering of Banquo. He's going to continue on. Okay. Macbeth is going to visit the witches because he's concerned about the prophecies. Okay. The witches are going to have some sort of cauldron, and out of that cauldron, Macbeth is going to see 3 apparitions. Apparition number 1 is going to be a head with a helmet. And that head is going to say, "Beware Macduff." That's number 1. Beware Macduff. Number 2, there's going to be a bloody child. And that bloody child is going to tell Macbeth, "No man born of a woman will be able to harm you." Therefore, Macbeth has to be careful with Macduff. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to tell him, "No man that is born of a woman will be able to kill you." Therefore, Macbeth is like, "I'm invincible. No man is going to be able to kill me because every single man is born of a woman. So, I don't have no problem here. I'm safe." The 3rd apparition will be a crowned child with a tree in his hand. And that child is going to say, "Macbeth shall never vanquish until great Birnam Wood," that's a forest, "to high Dunsane Hill shall come against him." Therefore, in other words, he's saying, until the Birnam Wood forest comes to Macbeth, Macbeth shall never worry. Do you think the forest will be able to come to Macbeth? No. The forest is not going to have 2 legs. It's going to start walking. So therefore, Macbeth is 100% sure that he will never be what? Killed or overthrown. The only thing that he's concerned here is about who? Macduff. That's it. Macbeth, before leaving, he's going to ask the witches about a 4th prophecy. It's saying, "Do you have something else in store for me?" The witches are going to say, "You shouldn't know, you should leave." Macbeth is going to continue insisting, and the witches are going to show the apparition. All of a sudden, on stage, 8 kings are going to be walking on stage looking just as Banquo. However, as Banquo, his former friend, Banquo. The 8th king that is going to be walking on stage is going to be holding 2 scepters. He's going to be holding 2 scepters. What do you think those 2 scepters mean? What is a scepter?
Something that the king has.
That the kings have. Remember, we talk about the crown, we talk about the purple robe, and we talk about the scepter. Probably can say that probably that 8th king is going to have what? Probably 2 kingdoms. And that's something that probably Shakespeare used out of Queen Elizabeth. Remember when we were talking about Queen Elizabeth, that we said that Shakespeare was writing the play in a hurry to be presented in front of the new King James I.
Yes.
Where was King James king of?
Scotland.
Of Scotland. So therefore, they unified those 2 kingdoms, Scotland and England. So probably those 2 scepters is a representation of a unification of 2 what? or probably 2 crowns. Probably it's also something about the future that probably Macbeth does not know. Okay? Lennox is going to inform something very important to Macbeth. He is going to inform that apparently Macduff has gone to England. Macduff has gone to England. Therefore, what's going to happen with Macbeth? What will happen with Macbeth?
He's alone.
He's in danger.
Forget about the alone. He's what?
Danger.
In danger. Why, Alejandro?
Because Macduff is the only one apparently who can stop him.
Macduff is the only one right now that can stop Macbeth. And remember, Macduff does not approve this whole thing about Macbeth being king. Okay? Bless you.
Thank you.
Macbeth desires to get murderers again. And he's going to tell the murderers, you're going to go to Macduff's castle and verify if indeed Macduff has gone. If Macduff is there in his castle, you guys are going to kill Macduff and everyone else that is inside the castle. Curtains close, and that's it for Act 4, Scene 1. We're going to go to Scene 2. Scene 2, and mark it down on your book, on whatever. Scene 2 of Act 4, it is the most crucial scene of the play. If you have already read the play, you're going to know what I'm talking about. If you haven't read it, when you get to it, you're going to know why. When we get to that information today, you're going to know why this scene, Scene 2 of Act 4, it is so important, and it just gives a total twist to our play. Okay? A new character is introduced. That new character is Lady Macduff. Finally, we see another lady, Lady Macduff. Lady Macduff is on stage with Ross and Lady Macduff's son. Lady Macduff is questioning Ross about the sudden departure of Macduff. Remember that Macduff has gone to England to look for help with Malcolm. However, he never told his wife that he was leaving to England. His wife is really mad right now. Really mad. And she's questioning Ross about this. Also, Lady Macduff is going to call Macduff a traitor. And you're probably saying that's her husband. She's calling him a traitor because even though things are not good in Scotland, Macduff decided to leave his family and his wife behind. A new messenger is going to come on stage, and he's going to talk with Lady Macduff, and he's going to explain her that bad things are approaching. Bad things will happen, and he's very worried about her and her family. Lady Macduff's answer is, I'm not a coward as my husband. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to go away. I'm not going to run away. She's going to stay.
She thinks he's a coward or a traitor. Oh, both.
Okay, the traitor is her husband. That's what she said because he left without telling her anything.
And the traitor part?
No, she's the one calling him traitor because remember, Macduff left to England and he never told her anything. Why do you think Macduff didn't tell his wife nothing?
In case someone went looking for
To keep it a secret.
Number one, and number two,
keep it a
if you
secret.
have a wife and you tell her, well, I'm going to go away, I'm going to go to England, do you think she was going to let him go?
No.
No. So wise move by Macduff. However, all of a sudden something is going to happen. Lady Macduff is on stage with her son. And all of a sudden, some murderers are going to walk on stage and are looking for Macduff. Where's Macduff? Lady Macduff is gonna say, I don't know, was that traitor? All of a sudden, the murderers are gonna jump on top of her child and are gonna start stabbing the kid. As they start stabbing the kid is gonna ask his mom to run away. As they're stabbing the kid, Lady Macduff is saying murders, murders, murders as she's walking off stage, and the murders are gonna go after Lady Macduff. Eventually the murders will kill Lady Macduff. So they went there, okay, Macduff is not here, let's wipe out everyone that is here.
Where are their guards?
They're killed also. They killed the servants also.
These guards, Jesus.
So, they killed Lady Macduff, they killed the son, and they also killed the servants. Everyone is dead here in the castle of Macduff. Not very good news. That's why this scene will be very important in our play. Super important. Curtain closes, curtain opens, and we're in scene 3. Sorry. Remember that I have always told you that a good leader presents 3 characteristics: ethos, pathos, logos. However, there's a guy called Niccolo Machiavelli. This guy, Niccolo Machiavelli, is going to write an essay called The Prince. And in that essay, he is going to say that to be a powerful and good leader or good king, you need to be feared by your people. If you are feared, that means that you are a good king. That's according to Machiavelli. Macduff is finally face to face with Malcolm. However, Malcolm is remembering something that his father has always said about the face of the people. What is that?
And you can see their true intent.
You cannot see their true intentions by the look of their face. Therefore, Malcolm is going to say several stupid things to Macduff. Number 1, as Macduff is trying to get Malcolm to come back to Scotland and help him out, Malcolm is going to get away to knowing if this guy is a fluke. Remember, Malcolm is thinking, this guy, Scotland, last time I was in Scotland, last time I saw this guy, this means they're looking for me to kill me. Remember that Malcolm left? What? So they didn't kill him after they killed Duncan. Malcolm, England, Donalbain, Ireland. That was the pattern. Malcolm is going to tell Macduff the following: if I go back to Scotland, I'm going to sleep with every single woman in Scotland, even though they're married. Number 2, I will steal all of the jewelry from the people. Number 3, I will take peace away from people, and I'm going to make Macbeth a good leader, a good king. Macduff, after Malcolm says this, he is like, okay, I just came here to England for nothing because this guy's not going to help me. You know what? Thank you very much for accepting me. See ya, I'm gone. As Macduff is turning around to go, Malcolm is going to say, dude, don't go. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I just want to see if you were for real and not coming here with other intentions. So, as Malcolm discovers that Macduff is coming for help, they're going to start engaging in a conversation. During that conversation, Malcolm is going to tell Macduff that he has over 1,000 of his men available for battle. And that's how they decide, you know what? We're going to go to Scotland and we're going to get this guy, Macbeth. However, something bad happens. Ross is going to come on stage. Who's Ross? The messenger. Ross is going to come on stage and he's going to inform Macduff that some murderers have surprised his castle. They have attacked his castle and they killed his wife, child, and the servants. Macduff full of anger. Malcolm is like, okay, I'm gonna use this anger to get this guy pumped up. So Malcolm's gonna talk to Macduff, and he's gonna say, use your grief, use your anger against Macbeth, and you're gonna get revenge. From this point on, Macduff will call a vendetta on Macbeth. This guy is looking for Macbeth's head. So he's saying, you kill my family, and I'm gonna kill you. So basically, an eye for an eye. Sometimes people like to do this. If you do me wrong, I'm gonna do you wrong. So let's see how it's gonna work out eventually. Macduff is gonna ask the gods for only one thing. Macduff will ask the gods, I need just a chance to meet with Macbeth face to face. That's what I'm asking for. I want a chance in battle, one-on-one versus Macbeth, so I could get my revenge. And basically, that's the end of Act number 4. Act number 4 is going to end with Macduff finding out that Macbeth's people have killed his family and the servants. That's why scene number 2, it's super important, because out of this anger, Macduff will not stop until he gets a fight with Macbeth. And basically that's it for Act number 4.